Second Nature for Children is in the house. I hope everyone is doing well. Coach, how you doing?
Great, man. Great as always.
Good, good, good. I'm looking at your scenery. It look a little different. I don't know if you want to talk about it, like I said, but
Islands, man. I'm in Curacao.
and where is that located again?
Curacao, right off of Venezuela. It's part of the ABC Islands. You got Aruba, you got Bonaire, and you got Curacao.
Wow.
A lot of people familiar with Aruba, but it's not too far from Aruba and Venezuela. So that's one thing to tell.
Man, so you on vacation or what's going on?
Birthday thing, man. I got to do something different. I try to hit somewhere I've never been for birthday, every year.
Okay.
So I've never been here before, so I'm here.
Oh wow, that's a blessing, man. And I hope that people can take a hold to that and you're enjoying yourself, man. Your birthday time is up, and you say that you love to visit a place throughout the world each year. So, man, that's such a blessing. And if that's what you enjoy doing, I'm glad that you're able to do that. And not only that, to be on vacation and to still come in and share information with the people is so powerful to let them know as well how you have really devoted yourself and dedicated yourself to sharing and giving
Yeah.
your perspective on helping us as a people. So, man, I just want to say enjoy your vacation, enjoy your birthday, and I'm glad that you was able to make it. I want to definitely get that out the way, man. I appreciate you for showing up.
Did you? Yeah.
So, family, as you come in, Facebook family, make sure you go over to YouTube. Make sure you share, like, give a comment if you like to give a comment, because it's going to get a little uncomfortable tonight on what we're going to talk about. It's going to be one of those uncomfortable conversations, and I don't mind having them conversations we should have been having long time ago. A lot of us probably would be in a better place in our lives. And this is the first week of the month that's coming up starting tomorrow. So make sure, family, that you take that challenge, that 7-day challenge. We've been doing it now since last August, where it's something that you know that you need to overcome. It's something that you know you need to get started on. Take this 7 days and work on it. It's something you've been procrastinating about. Take this 7 days and make sure that you get started and light a fire to it so it can continue, so it can change your life, man. We come on this platform with solutions. We know we got a lot of issues in the Black community, but we're coming with solutions. So tonight, I want to talk to you, Coach, a little bit about, do you think Blacks are easy to be misled? I want to talk about that. I was looking a little bit through Facebook and YouTube, and I like to go through just to see what my people are looking at and what we're engaging into. And I saw a thing about Tyler Perry and TD Jakes, where Tyler Perry had went to the church and gave TD Jakes a certain amount of money, and he let Tyler Perry do a little preaching or speaking or whatever he was doing. And you can see
Yeah,
that, yeah, you see that the crowd was going crazy. And then all of a sudden, you'll see Tyler Perry begin to lay hands on TD Jakes, and TD Jakes, falling out loud, and the
I
people catching.
saw I saw that it's a while back, but I didn't see too much into it because I know what it was. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Oh,
I saw that way
okay,
back.
so
Yeah.
so when I saw that, it made me like, wow, look at not only them, but just look at how we're using the church today to, yeah, to draw. I mean, that's the house of the Lord, where we're supposed to be going to save souls, and these people are going crazy. Man, these folks are just put on a show up there. That has nothing to do with helping us as a people. Our people are hurting spiritually, and these guys up here are literally just put on a show, and people are being drawn in, and it does nothing to help their lives. So it just made me come up with the topic, man, are Blacks easy to be misled? And so I just want to say this, and I'm going to let you go in. First, my answer is yes. My answer is yes. We're truly easy to be misled. I see where now, and I use the word Negro because it's an old term, because it's something that's been going on for a very long time. Even during the era, the time I would say between 1620 and 1842, where this white Reverend Charles Jones, he was a slave owner, and he wrote the book How to Make a Negro Christian. If you read this book, and it gave religious instructions on how the Negro is in the United States. He was urging the other white ministers and the slave owners to attend to the spiritual need of the slaves. And what's happening is we got to be very careful that we don't let these people steal our soul. And that's what's happening that I'm seeing in the church. Now the Negro have learned how to do what Reverend Charles Jones was teaching the other white slave owners how to do. And that was to tap into the Negro's, to tap into the Negro soul. And he was saying that the book served as a manual of how to use the belief system to make the Negro docile and subservient to the benefit of the white master. And now you can see today where the Black pastors have learned that skill on how to address and how to get the Negro soul. And you see, man, it's not good at all. It's not good at all. And so what has happened from my perspective and what I'm seeing, and I can bag it up, I love facts. Blacks have been conditioned to just follow. We've been conditioned to just follow, no matter how it sounds. We are just to believe in it and don't ask any questions. That's how we was conditioned. Don't think for yourself. Just do what I tell you to do. And we've been conditioned that way. And that's why it's so easy for us to be misled. Now, for us to be misled, it means to cause us to go in the wrong direction, to lead us astray. And I want you to see that this is happening not only in the church, in the political realm, in get rich quick, in a lot of different areas. I just want us to think about it. Are you easy to be misled, going in the wrong direction, doing wrong? And then blacks get caught up, not only being misled, but we get caught up in this illusion that helps us to be misled. I hope my people are listening to me so they can see what's going on with us. And the illusion is the appearance of feelings that misleads because it is something that's not real. It's something that's not real. Things that deceive by giving a false idea. Now watch this right here and I'm gonna let you go. It's voting time. Are you with me?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I would like for someone to share with me. I would like for anyone in the comment section, there's my email address. I would like for someone to share with me one thing, not two. Share with me one thing voting has done for blacks as a whole. I just want one thing in the comment section. Where that black has, where that vote has moved blacks forward as a people. Besides, now you can vote. That's all I see as a people, that it has made a difference, that it has made a change, that it has moved us forward. Give me one thing that voting has done. All I can see now is that you could just go vote. I don't see where it has helped us as a people, and I don't see where it has did anything for us to move us forward. That's why we got to be careful when these politicians be talking, we're being misled. They're giving us an illusion of something. That's why I use these two words. And I want you to really think about it for a moment. Think about it. When we vote from emotions because it was a time where we couldn't vote. So now that we can vote, we vote from a lot of times, especially our older people, thinking about that time where we couldn't vote. So now we vote from emotions. That's not that the vote is going to make a difference. We vote because we can, not because it's going to make a difference, because we can. You see all these people coming out that you never seen before. And after the vote is over, you won't see them again until it's time to vote again. Now, it's supposed to be a separation between state and voting, the church and voting. But every time voting time come around, who you see your pastor taking money from, letting them come up to speak in the church. A lot of times we don't see that. And it's supposed to be a separation. But what happens a lot of times, a lot of us don't understand how the system works. Can't no black person be elected to go into the system and do anything for black people. But we don't understand the system. If anything is going to happen in your life, it's going to be you getting on your own grind. I'm going to say that again. For anything to happen in your life, it's going to be you. It's going to take you to get on your own grind. Don't you know a lot of times, Coach, when them folks go in there and vote and they go in there punching those names, a lot of them don't even know these people. A lot of them vote because the one or two people that they do know that they're black. Not that they're going to do anything for them, but they're black. Then a lot of these names, they just go down and just start punching them in because it may be a name they've seen, maybe a name they're familiar with. But a lot of these people, when I go out and talk to them, and I say, well, I tell you what, you went in and voted for so-and-so, so-and-so, but can you tell me what this person is going to do for you, or what this person has said that they'll do that'll make a difference in your life? And from my experience and from my dealing with certain people, I haven't gotten a good answer yet. So voting hadn't done anything for us, but gave us the chance to go in and vote. The system is set for you to be dependent. A lot of us don't understand the system, like I said. So I want you to share with me how voting has changed your life for the better in the comment section. Because I know a lot of us walk around, we have our little sticker they give us when we go vote. And so I like for us to, in the comment section, email address, to let me know how voting has really helped you. I know it haven't helped us as a people, but we could just go vote. But I would like for you to share with me, how have it helped you? You've been misled into that poll. You've been given an illusion that things are going a certain way, but we got to wake up. And I'm going to say this right here, and I'm going to let you go, Coach, because I'm going to ask you this question. You know, we don't know the difference between real and flea market. A lot of us don't know the difference. Here it is. When you go out there on YouTube, I see these folks that I'm watching, and I'm seeing the content. I'm seeing the things that we're talking about, what we're discussing, and what we're watching. And these folks has hundreds and thousands of views and hundreds and thousands of subscribers, and they're doing nothing. They're saying nothing. They're giving out no content to help us as a people. And my people are gravitating toward, and I've already done the video on gossip and entertainment. So it's a fact that we are addicted to gossip and entertainment, and we're making people rich. We already made other groups of people rich by spending our money. Now we're making us rich by giving our clicks on a platform that can give them money for things that they're saying that does not even help us in our lives. We don't know the difference between real and flea market. So, Coach, I ask you, do you think Blacks are being misled? My answer is yes. What do you think?
In different aspects we are, but I think it comes from a place where, well, I don't know what percentage, but a lot of people trying to do better. And in order to try to do better, they're trying to move away from whatever situation they're in, be it personal, be it job-wise, be it business, what have you. And a lot of times, to me, their antennas are not all the way up. They're not assessing the situation like they ought to because they're not an even keel, so to speak. You know what I mean? So it's easy to be misled because you're trying to do better and it looks like this gonna be better for you, whether it's personal, whether it's business, whether it's like I said, a job, you know what I mean? It looks like it can be better. And to me, you find out as you move over that side, it's just like it was before, even worse. I mean, you talk about voting. Candidates come and candidates go. You got a handful of people who put their head in the block for the whole voting block, but a lot of them just turn, man. We need to understand the power of a ballot. You know, this is what we want, A, B, and C. You can't give it to us, to hell with you. Like, we don't care who's in there. That's how we got to move. Other people do it. You know, other people do it and they get what they want. They get legislation just like that. You know, I ain't even got to list them. I mean, we know not too long ago, you had some legislation with in regards to hate against Asians, just like that. Just like that. So that's just one of the things. But like I said, you got to understand your power, your value. And if you move in desperation, of course you'll be misled. If you don't understand your value, of course you can be misled. You know, they understand your value, whoever. And a lot of candidates look like you and me. But they know a lot of us don't understand. And they're so locked into the system, you know. Case in point, I mean, we can go local. I mean, the issues you had for all these years, you know, dealing in the city. You know what I mean? So that's just a typical example. But are we easy? Of course we are. We are because, like I said, we don't understand our value. And our antennas are not all the way up. We're not assessing situations like we ought to because we're so desperate to do better. And that's subjective. Because what one person thinks is better, another person might not. That's subjective. So if it's too good to be true, it might be too good to be true. You know, all your life you live in, and you never had the get rich scheme that work, and this one's gonna work. Come on, man. You know what I mean? You see the politicians how they come through, when they come through. You see the signs and all that stuff when it's up there. After that, what? You don't see them till the next term. Come on now. You know what I mean? So easily misled, yeah, but if we know our value, man, if we know our value and we really assess people, especially ones that look like us, and our situation better, we can see the real from the fake. We can see. Now remember, actions speak louder than words. I don't care what they say to you. Politicians, jobs, whoever, actions speak louder than words. Listen to what they say, but pay close attention to what they do. That's real.
And you know what? By you saying that, Coach, I'm gonna tell you why voting, and I'm gonna see how I want to put it. Why it won't help us no time soon. This is why it won't help us no time soon. It was very important when you said our worth. That was very important. Until we come together as a people to let them know that if we give you our vote, this is what we're looking for you to do for us as a people. We'll sit on our vote. We won't vote.
Yep, that's what you got to be. Yeah, that's it.
So that lets you know right there, it won't work for us no time soon because as a people, we won't come together to organize that type of structure to let the politicians know that until you begin to do something for us as a people. Other people come together to get things done for their groups. They know how to come together, but they have conquered us and we are divided. So the vote will never work for us because first, before we give that vote, we need to come together and we need to find out why are you voting for this person? And then if that person is not making a difference in our community or in our lives in some type of way to help us, then you tell me why are you voting for that person? So until we organize, and that's one of the biggest reasons that we're in the condition that we're in, because we won't organize before we go out and do something. We're going out as individuals. Like I say, you got these folks casting their votes right now. And I'm telling you, nothing different is going to happen in their lives for them casting this vote. Only difference is they was able to go in and vote. The system is not designed for anybody to be put in position to help Blacks as a group. That's why Dr. King made it very clear to his close ones. As he was in his latter years, his eyes began to open to certain things. He told them, once again, do not take a political job. Because once you do, you won't be able to do nothing for Blacks as a whole. And he said himself, I feel like I've led the Negro into a burning building because I didn't teach him economics and I didn't teach him self-sufficient. And we're suffering from those things right now today, where he had all of that power and he didn't realize it until his later years, before he was assassinated, that that's what I should have been teaching the Negro. And his counterparts know that if he began to teach that message and we begin to wake up as a people, it's going to be some trouble. So we need to get rid of him. But a lot of us don't see that. And it's so sad. We're going out voting. I see us smiling. I see us cheering. I see us, and it's doing nothing to help us or move us forward as a people. We're being misled, and the illusion is going very well. You got anything you want to say?
I was just, as you were talking about Dr. King, man, I was just wondering, what if he was still alive? That's what, but of course, I know the power they knew he had. They could, what happened was inevitable.
Right, absolutely. He had to go.
Yeah. It's from looking from the outside, yeah, they had no, you know what I mean? And he's saying it's right. Yeah.
He had to go.
Yeah.
Because if the message that Malcolm had began to teach and was teaching since he was with the Nation of Islam, we, of course, you understand, we had more Christian people or people who were not tied to a religion. So Dr. King just had a larger crowd. You understand? So they understand that if we mess around with the crowd that Dr. King had, and he began to speak more like Malcolm or Marcus Garvey, we're going to be in trouble within this system. Yeah. He has to go. So, man, we are so misled right now. Every time I see somebody that's putting something out about God this and God that and God this and always struggling and in bad health and making bad decisions and spiritually, you got to learn by now that it's more than just religion. Until, let me tell you something, you will never in your life, I want to say it one more time, you will never in your life be truly healed within your spirit until you make that connection with that. And it's personal. It's personal with that relationship, that which dwells within you, the creator, wherever it is that dwells within you, has nothing to do with you going to church, has nothing to do with your religion. It's all about when you close your doors at night and you spending that time alone with your creator. It's personal. You will never, ever be truly healed following these church folks. That's a fact. Until you make that connection, you're going to always find yourself in trouble. I see us always supporting things that's not real. And it's like, wow, We're still sleeping. Like you said, to get rich quick. Are you serious? People are still able to pull the get rich quick on us? Are you serious? That illusion? You being misled? We getting killed with the get rich quick scheme. We always following people that does nothing to move us forward as a people or as an individual. We always follow them. They good for speaking. They get you going. They get you going. It's the old Negro thing that Reverend Charles Jones was talking about long time ago. If I can get you spiritually, I can get you to do whatever I want you to do. Man, we got to wake up. We got to wake up as a people. We got to build us a strong foundation. And that strong foundation is learning how to connect your mind, your body, and your soul together. I'm going to keep saying it because if you learn how to do it, I promise you and I guarantee you, it'll change your life. Let's deal with the body right quick. I don't care what pill, I don't care what shot, I don't care what surgery you have. You're only putting your life on the line. You being misled because a lot of you are so lazy. A lot of you don't know how to connect your mind and your soul together to get your well-being and your physical fitness together. To you're only being misled. You're only being a guinea pig, taking these shots, taking these pills, taking this surgery. You still got to learn how to eat. You still got to learn how to exercise because if you don't, all you doing is just causing yourself by the pills, by the shots, by the surgery, or early death. And it's so sad that they giving you the illusion that this is the solution to the problem. And you're so lazy till you don't want to put the work in, till you're going to get the pill, the shot, and the surgery. And all you doing is causing yourself an early death. When all you got to do is learn how to connect this computer, activate what it is you want to do, what you want to be in life. You got to learn how to activate it. You got to connect it to the principles. Has nothing to do with your religion unless you know how to go into your religious book, go into your religion and find the principles that you need to be successful at whatever you're struggling in. We all have a struggle in life that if we're going to overcome it, we all have it. That you're going to have to learn how to connect and activate your brain to your principle. And the reason you're going to take the pills, the reason you're going to take the shots, the reason you're having the surgery is because you haven't learned yet how to connect your mind and your soul together. And you go into church every Sunday. You go in the Bible study, you go in the choir rehearsal, and I'm looking at you. You in the worst physical condition and shape. You making the worst decisions. You have no connection to the Creator, but you busting your butt going to that place every week. You being misled and you've been sold an illusion, and you're dying early. It's so sad to see. You got anything you want to say, Coach?
It's no wonder politicians go to the church because on any given Sunday, that's where we congregate. That's where you find most of us. So they're trying to tap in to do what they need to do. They need these votes to get in office, so that's why they go there. You know, the leader of the house and the politician, whatever they got going on, that's between them. They got to deal with that. But you part of the congregation. You got a head on your shoulder. You can think for yourself. You can assess situations. So, however you see it, if you're good with it, if you're not good with it, then do what you need to do. You know what I mean? But like I said, at the end of the day, and like you said it, man, I'm just reiterating, at the end of the day, your life is your life. We don't know how long we'll be here. We know we're getting up out of here. We know that. So make better decisions, man, to move yourself forward. I can only hope we'll get together like we get together in church. I can only hope that. It don't look promising, but I think enough of us individually getting together and doing what we need to do might create that magnetism that will just pull us together, man. That's all I can, that's the only way I can see that, you know what I mean? But start wherever you are, man, little steps, man. Really evaluate yourself, you know what I mean? Am I living to my, utmost potential? Why I'm not? There's a question you got to ask yourself. You got to deal with that, man. I am still, I just realized today that everywhere I go, even though I've never been there before, I'm comfortable. And people are asking me, man, what you gonna do then? You don't know anybody? I said, no, I don't know anybody. But I am who I am. And I move a certain way. And all I'm doing is taking myself to somewhere else. That's all I'm doing. You can't run from yourself. That's all I'm doing, taking myself somewhere else. So if I'm good with me at home, then I should be good with me wherever I go. So you got to tweak those things about yourself that you need to tweak. So wherever you go, the situation can always be good because you good with you. I just had to say that, man. 'Cause I thought about it not too long ago. You know what I mean? So.
And by you saying that right there, it's so true. And it just piggyback a little earlier on that politician know that pastor has those people under control. He know or she know that when I go in here and speak to these people, if this pastor let me up here to speak, I'm good. More than likely, I can get their vote because we're only trained to follow. We're conditioned to follow. Just like it piggyback on what I said earlier. We're simply only conditioned to follow and don't ask questions. Just do what I tell you to do. If the pastor say, vote for so-and-so, you can't ask questions. See, you can't stand up and say, well, hey, if I vote for you, whoa, if I vote, no, you can't do that. All I need for you to do, this my friend, they running for whatever. I need you to give them your vote. Oh, wow, that's crazy. So I'm gonna leave it right there, Coach. Coach, we are definitely misled in the wrong direction. We are definitely caught up in the illusion, and I hope that we can get it together as a people, build that base, learn how to connect our minds and our souls together so we can help our physical and go be the best version of ourselves as we can. Coach, we got 2 minutes and 20 seconds. If you just want to give a minute or so close out, you could do so.
Reflection. I do most of my reflection around my birthday time. That's when it gets more evident to me. But reflection, man, you can make adjustments, to make your life better and essentially better for the people around you. It's on you, man. It really is on you. The bulk of it is on you. Decisions you make, your choices, the bulk of it is on you. And that's for many things, how you move and how you spend your money, what is important to you, you hang out with certain people, you spend a whole lot of money you wouldn't spend normally by yourself. So what do? If you're trying to save, stay away from them folks. I mean, it's simple as that, man. Move differently if you know that what you're doing now is not working for you. You got to move differently, man. So just be aware, man. Be aware, move differently.
I'm going to leave it right there, Coach. Once again, I appreciate you so much, man, for taking this time on your vacation, somewhere across the world, somewhere on an island, somewhere doing your thing. I really appreciate you coming in, Coach.
Yeah, man.
And until we come back together again, go enjoy yourself and happy early birthday to you.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Take care, Coach.
Later. All right.